Preston, Rice, one bro. Oops. Blech.
Been a second, but we back.
Preston, thank you for the 30 months. Yeah, 2.5 years. Good to know that we weren't just familiar with each other because of incidentally kind of being coworkers. Not really. You, an actual employee of USF, me, merely employed via contract work. Preston's still riding that high. Let's go. I just gotta lock in, ask her to be your wife in about a month. If she says no, you should probably give up on women entirely. I don't know why this one touch in the pack is really annoying me. I don't know why I like using the Dominus, but I've noticed lately my first touch in the Dominus is a frickin' atrocious, dude. I just don't know what it is, but like my like initial approach, I just like can't figure out the angle I want to take on it. Follow Tyson. I don't literally give any semblance of a crap. I guess Tyson because I would like to see Jake Paul be injured and embarrassed. But Restream Chat is hidden. Well, it's purposely hidden because Restream Chat doesn't exist anymore. I have to physically stream via Restream in order to get the chat. They like locked out all people who don't pay for the access anymore. So I'm using a combined chat, but unfortunately, there's no solution to it from what I can tell. The only solution I can think of is I'd have to be able to use I'd have to like show YouTube chat and Twitch chat and YouTube in order to like show what everyone else is saying, but I'm just like, is that really worth it? Is that actually something people care for? Oh. I don't know why, like I'm so bad at setting up this first touch. Oof. All right, guys, we got a couple more SSL wins, then we lost it. We really lost it. We're 3 games away from SSL, so let's see if we can get back this time. Oof, rip. Yeah, I'm very upset about it. So thank you for the coding, but yeah, unfortunately, it's all unfortunately unusable now. So we have to deal with the stupid ramifications of Restream, because I don't think there's a single other app that allows you to like project 2 chats. I'm using an app that does that, but it's not something I can project on a screen. Like, it's not a transparent overlay that I can just like plug in a browser extension or whatever. No, my camera's still freezing. I thought I fixed this. Okay, so I think I figured out that the only time it happens is when I'm starting up a game, like I'm loading in. Highly confusing, chat. Hi, Kyle. How you been? Oh, it's Yagami. That's my former coaching student. And he got a 2024 qual tag. Let's go. Oh, not gonna lie, I didn't think Buck would go for that. Yagami should have that recovery though. And he hit it in the middle. Unfortunate. Well, I'll take blame for that. I didn't think Buck would go for that. So I was like, I'll just chow. Don't work on weekends? Oh, even better. About the SSL awards tonight. Yeah, we're hoping. I've been playing pretty well. I've been also eating better food lately, which I do feel like has affected my ability to like focus in and play better. Getting back into this homemade meal grind, meal prep, you know? It's also good that it's like tasty homemade food too. So like I don't, you know, it's not like oh I have to eat this and like resist takeout. It's more so just like nah, I like what I made. On your cousin's birthday party? Do you get along with your cousins well? My cousins are always so much older than me for the most part. So it's kind of hard to relate to them. They were like in their like right now they're in like their 40s with like 2 kids. And I'm like, even though it's not like that huge of a gap for me, for like, cause I'm almost 30, it's just like, they're in such different parts of their life. Actually, I don't even know if they're that young. I think they're like in their mid 40s at this point. Oh, that works. All right, let's double commit. Buck. It's saved by Arya. No, I tried to time that so I could hit that forward and then get the double, but I did not. Genuinely baffled by Arya getting that touch to go straight down. You listen to classic music to calm yourself down. That's an original strategy. I've not heard of someone trying that. Oh, I didn't think you could hit that. Sorry, Agni, a little heavy for you. Okay, Yag. Man, he was on the ground. I thought he would be able to speed up in time. Oh, Yag, you were backward. I did not realize. I get 50. Or he has to catch that. Or just give it away. That works too. Nice bounce. Ooh, striding. Just got away with that one. Matt L. Source. Yag, flick. That was weird because Buck was going backwards. So I'm like, yeah, you could catch that, but like, that's not a good angle for you. Yeah, please take that. Thank you. Ooh. No. I went out of my school today during science test, so we get to finish it. You guys take tests in person, online? Interesting. Those teachers really don't want to grade, I guess. They're trying to just flat tire that guy. That's how we lose. Never mind. Oh my god, Yag. That scared me. Only 20 boost, that works. You played my clear. Yag, no! That's a cringy way to lose. I think he was playing off Buck's touch, and then Buck was like, actually, I don't have that. Positioning was just really rough on that one. That works. No. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna tap that inside. Buck. Ayo. No! Striding, really good defense there. I wanted him to dive at the ball, but he specifically pre-jumped my pass. I could have dished that, maybe. That was a good play. Cringy way to lose, but it's okay. Getting further and further away from our SSL awards, chat. Also, I've got to figure out why my camera only freezes when I'm loading into a game. That's very weird. Still have zero idea why that happens. It's really starting to piss me off because there's literally no reason it should be doing that. I am going to double check if I can just bind a refresh source into my OBS real quick. Oh god, I gotta do a lot of setup to do that. Well, it's not worth it. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, it's rough. Sad. No. See, people keep saying this, but it's like, bro, like I have not used a different USB port. It's always been a 3.0. It's always been fine. But for some reason on OBS, and I guess technically Chrome, I was using Chrome earlier today, or I accidentally opened up like a Chromium browser and was using a camera and it froze on that too. So I was like, huh. And then I used Firefox, it was fine. So I'm like, Chaco's brother, who? Like, I don't think any setting has changed with my camera. Aren't you like GC3? I mean, right now, yeah, but we're getting we got SSL back last series stream. We're just trying to continue that. We got to get back again, unfortunately. End of last night was very sad losses. So we got to win like 3 or 4 games, get SSL back, and then continue to get our rewards. Yeah, it's been very weird because it's like I literally this camera will be fine, and I've noticed a couple times when I alt tab or like when I like load into a game where the game lags a little bit, like my camera freezes then. And it's like my OBS doesn't freeze, it doesn't drop frames, it just, the camera is frozen. And it's just like, I haven't told my parents yet, but apparently my brother's best friend, she can't date till she's 16. Tell my sister. Kyle, thank you for the 5. Appreciate you as always. Wait, I need to read Preston's message again.
Taco.
It's taking program priority. Well, yeah, but that's the thing is like I literally was just playing the game and loaded into a game like in the first game of the day and it froze my camera. So I'm like, what could possibly be like doing that? I'm literally not even, I have all my windows I use for stream open in Firefox right now. Specifically, this Firefox is not hooked up to a camera. Just to see if like I was using my Opera browser or whatever and it was like taking my camera for a second. You're missing the Logan and Mike Tyson fight? Hey, that's crazy. You're in my chat and you're also missing it. So how about you just go watch it? Bro, I have so little interest in that fight. That's a fight that the society wants me to care about based on the amount of advertising going into it with Netflix, and I'm good. I am. Okay, well, then tell me how it ends. Yeah, it's a puzzle right now. I don't really know if I can like, maybe I'll look at like the debug code or whatever at a timestamp where my camera DCs, and then maybe I can tell like what's happening from there, but I don't even know if the debug reports in OBS will even tell me that. Fight. That's kind of my thought. It's far superior boxer technically who is 30 years older versus guy who's much more fit but more amateurish. Like, to me, that's like, it's like maybe in some realm, it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I'm like, if Mike Tyson was like 48, I'd be more interested. But he's like 58. And I'm like, that's just too old to be interesting. To be interesting to me. No shot Dronis is playing in this lobby. That's crazy. I don't even know what rank Dronis normally is. I guess we're gonna find out in this match. The Ramos Barrios fight. Hey Nick, was that the undercard? I mean, Jake Paul's used to being the butt of the joke, so I feel like he doesn't really care, but in my mind, it's like a no-win situation. You lose to Mike Tyson? Haha, it's embarrassing. You lost to a senior citizen. If you win, oh, congrats, bro. You beat up a senior citizen, you know? Like, there's no upside to that. But then he's getting a bunch of money, so I don't think he really cares. Oh, that's a really nice pass. Almost goal. Hams? Okay. You guys are telling me I'm missing the Tyson Jake thing and there's multiple fights that happen before it? I'm not missing anything. Also, it'll be on Netflix. I guarantee it's probably something that won't even be like a pay-per-view thing. For young exuberance is no match against old and treacherous, I guess. I don't know, I just think it's a boring concept. I think it'd be more interesting to fight Pacquiao now or something, you know? Where like, he's like kinda old, but like still like, he could probably still get fit enough to fight. Whereas Tyson's like, yeah, he's like legitimately psychotic and like an actually physical marvel, but he's like 30 years older. Like that's just not, at a certain point, interesting. Oof. As fun as it is to watch OSU carry Dronis. Big cringe. Also, Ham, I don't think touched the ball that entire game, so. Fun way to start the stream. All right, 2 straight losses. Let's go. Update super chat goal. No need for all caps on that one. Good comms though. We're at what? 5? Okay. At 10. Woman that went Lay Ripley and Liv Morgan. I don't know what that is. I don't know who these people are. I've never been like a big fighter, like fighting viewer. I never liked UFC. I never liked boxing. I just have like very peripheral knowledge of it. But other than that, I don't really care much. You should decrease it? I don't even know what that would even mean. Someone donates 5 and I'm like, all right, can we reach 4? I'm like, what? I'm here on my school outfit. Why would you say here if there's no place mentioned? Or are you still at school? It's 10 o'clock on a Friday. So my phone got taken. Bro's school's giving out laptops. It's crazy. Also, Travis, I'm going to call your parents and tell them to take away your school laptop. Can you please give me tips on Plat? Work on your wall play. Specifically, like, your ability to do stuff like this, where the balls come into the back wall, and just learn how to get some more consistent clears. Because that's the #1 thing Plats need to work on, outside of just being able to fast arrow. Literally just jump straight in the air, let go of the left stick, and then jump again. If you can do that consistently, you're already better than most Plats. My daughter has a school laptop. They have to give them back at the end of the year. Are they like Chromebooks, I'm guessing? I mean, I do like the idea of like not keeping schoolwork behind like a paywall, you know? Like I always thought it was kind of weird when public schools like assigned typing projects, and like I knew plenty of families growing up that like they couldn't afford a laptop for their kid or a personal computer, but other kids had like their own laptops and whatnot, and it was just like, that's so unfair. Like that you have to basically do the work at school or have to like find a library or something. And sometimes like you can't do that, or it's like a huge like obstacle. So I kind of like it when schools just like be like, here's a laptop. any training packs. I am going to be dead assy. I don't really think you need many training packs. Just go for backboard defense if you're a Plat, and other than that, any aerial or redirect pack will work for practicing your fast aerials. You don't need like a specific pack for that. Like literally just like tapping up twice and then practicing taking off. Just, oh, cool. Flip resetting? You do not need to work on flip resetting at all if you're a Plat. In fact, the mere thought that you should be thinking of anything beyond fast airling and playing on the wall is debaucherous. Casey was banned from the channel. Crazy. Why do your wheels have camber? I was wondering when I wanted to notice that. Also, good job getting the right word. It's an alpha console mod. Yeah, you're able to add camber to your wheels, make them a little inverted. And I was like, that's kind of cool. And then I put them on. I'm like, I'm not going to tell anyone. I want to see if anyone notices. They're flip resetting on me? Well, it sounds like you're playing Smurfs and not actual Plats. Because if people are flip resetting and struggling to get out of Plat, then they're terrible players in every other angle. You didn't count for the car, man? I guess not, no. Nice car, you're pulling a Jamaican coconut. That's crazy that the mere concept of using a Dominus is referred to as a Jamaican coconut, when in reality I was a Dominus main before he ever was. And granted, I did switch to Octane and then he switched to Dominus, but still, little insulting. Nah, just kidding. It's cool that he's like known as like the only like high-level creator that actually mains the car still. Bro's on a keyboard and he's still making typos. That's crazy. 12x. No. I wanted so hard to cut that. That's one of those examples of like a shorter hitbox. Kind of irritating. Can we hit the ball? I was playing off Champy's hit here. He just flew right by it. What happened here, buddy? You just didn't touch. All right, I'm for it. There's no autocorrect on this one? What do you mean? You don't need autocorrect. You have 10 fingers doing the work of what your phone only has 2 thumbs for. God, I love how unwinnable these games are. My God, dude. What are we doing? Champy misses a catch, does an aerial, and then Hazardous turns away because he didn't aerial. Oh no, this is terrible, dude. It's all terrible. We're also playing ranked Demon Clouds. Man does not lose. Okay. All right, Champy, stay right there. Close one. Has a start back. Almost cool. No, if I won that a little more aggressively, sad. Tips for a sophomore in high school? Study hard. I don't know. I don't know really specifically the advice I would give to a sophomore versus any other grade. I guess start thinking about what you want to do for work, but I don't, as in like a college major, but I don't know. I still think 18 is super young for like knowing, hey, decide what you want to do for the rest of your life. I don't blame kids who are undecided. It's hard to make that decision. Just continue to do well in school. My parents used to scare me by being like, oh, your middle school grades are so important. If you don't do well in middle school, like, they'll have it on a permanent record transcript. No one gives a crap about your middle school grades. Just do well in high school. Don't slack off in high school. It makes your life so much easier if you can have good grades going into college. I'm gonna head out. All right, see you, Preston. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Power rank games are super entertaining. Yeah, I hope I can give you one first, and I don't have players who are C1 on my team. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but this is like an abysmal ranked game. That's like 3 straight games where we have just been chucking in the towel. Speaking of, let me forfeit. I don't know why we're not allowed to forfeit here. Speaking of, also, part 3. Learn how to do taxes early. I wouldn't really have to worry about that right now. Learn how to fill out FAFSA forms early. That's gonna roll. Hazardous. No. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume hazardous is a 1730. Our tax is stressful if you prepare for it. Okay, never mind. That was kind of a yike. I think you already tried to forfeit. Yeah, I know, I forgot. I didn't realize I forfeited that much earlier. Ugh. Taxes are stressful if you don't prepare for them, I think. Save your receipts. When you're a kid, I don't think it really matters, but once you get your first job, if you're working for like a company that already like accounts for your taxes, it's not too bad. For me, I think my taxes are more stressful when it comes to like, granted I'm a solo filer, so I don't have to worry about anything like special circumstance or whatever, but I don't have any tax write-off, so I have to pay my tax bill like full on every year. If you make as much as I do. All right, Bryce, I see how it is. Come and sleep. Good night. Good night, Kyle. I guess all my friends and family and my best friend's senior still act older than her. Maturity is a thing that varies across people. I don't even think it's necessarily an age thing sometimes. There's some mistakes you learn when you're younger and it informs you when you're older, but like the biggest mistake I've learned in my life is thinking like as a teenager, I'm like, I can't wait to grow up and everyone's like more mature and adult. It is insane how many people I meet who are my age who are like 20, late 20s, early 30s, and they are, I would not know them any different from a high schooler in terms of how they act and how they treat others. I'm just like, this is yikes. Like it's the weirdest thing you grow up and meet people who just like genuinely are baffled. Like, how are you still like this? So when people talk about maturity, they're talking about like from an age perspective. Because yeah, young kids lack the idea of like, they don't know what they're doing is like over the top or embarrassing, or like they're overreacting to some things, or maybe they're being too vengeful, or they're doing too whatever. But the thing is, as adults, they don't change that much. There's a lot of stuff that is informing how kids react, and a lot more of it is personality than the biology. Like, yeah, hormones don't help, but like there's a lot of situations in which there's people who just straight up like are the way they are because their personality's straight. I freaking can't do it right now, dude. I can't do it. First shot of the entire game is a goal. Champy has 100 boost, but still goes to the corner. All right, also very nice thing I'm noticing. I think we're just gonna Q dodge, or maybe just end stream if this is a loss, because I swear to God, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna react if I win one match and then immediately lose 4 straight. Not really in the mood for that. That's gotta be a goal, right? Cool. You're playing the same 3 people? Yeah, at higher ranks, there's only so many like people to queue in your rank, so you have to keep going against these same people over and over. I learned to control myself, that, and I didn't have a childhood, I had a crappy home life. Well, it does mature you very quick when you have to be the adult in the room. I have plenty of friends who are like that. I didn't really have that. I think I was just really introverted, so I had to deal around very spazzy home life. Everyone else very high energy, very, like the way they act around things and react to things definitely taught me to be a bit more like level-headed. I would say I'm not necessarily patient, but I don't get bothered as fast, which sounds like the same thing, but it's not. Like, yeah. I think school colleges should work permits if you can ask, and you can't really get a job with 16. Yeah. I'd say getting a job early and learning how to save effectively and make a budget is a good skill you should learn early on. Because as a kid, when you don't have rent and you don't have like phone bills and whatever, I think that's kind of rough. I kind of like the idea of like if I ever had a kid, which I will never have, but if I ever had a kid, I feel like that's the thing I would try to work on is like get them a job when they're in high school and then use that money to be like, okay, I'll pay for most stuff, but you pay for like your phone bill or something. I feel like that would be like a good way to like teach them like the value of not just blowing your money as fast as possible. Because if they lapse in their phone bill, I'm just gonna let them lapse on it. Like I'm not gonna try to rescue them off that, you know? I say with the 499. The plea to not end the stream. I don't think I would actually end the stream, but it's very tilting when you get on the game and every single loss is just something that makes you want to throw your head through a wall. Oof. You want to get a car early at 16, 17? That's going to take a lot of money to save up, unless your parents are significantly helping out. Champion, don't dive on that? Well, don't drive right through it on a fake challenge. That's not how you chow. Okay, well, anyway. So about the Domino's you don't be sorry, I just find it funny whenever I drive this. They're like, oh, you're copying Jamaican Coconut? I'm like, homie, this is like a meta car. Like, people still drive this car. It's just not the most common. I just found it funny that it's named after him. Yeah, I would say your first car should be like not a absolute clunker. I feel like it's not necessarily useful to like try and buy a car and then it's like something that constantly needs repairs or constantly needs all this different nonsense. You did a school laptop. If you have a credit card, you can donate. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to donate on a school laptop. Oh. No faith. I'm for it. It's a hard thing to read. Nice hit. Nice hit! That's so stupid. I hate this game. My first car was a 97 Holland Civic for $1,100. Had it for years, ran like a champion. My first car was me spending $9,000 on a 2014 Hyundai Accent. But it was like a good, reliable car. I bought it all with my own money that I saved up, as well as a healthy loan rebate after I graduated. But mostly my own money. Go! Sad. Oof, I could not get above that in time, but I can pass it back. Vandal for champion? No, he thought about it. Okay, I'm glad he didn't go on that, actually. Okay. First car was given to me a family member. I think it's good to have a good first car. I just don't know how you can like teach the value of money when it's like the kids I grew up with. I grew up in a pretty rich suburb of city of Rochester in New York. It's upstate, very, very northwest of New York. I had kids who like their first ever car was like an M series or like some crazy like $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car. One of the kids in my class, his first car was a Porsche Carrera, I think. And I'm just like, how do you respect the value of a car and hard work if your parents just get you one for free? Like, that's psychotic, dude. Oh, that's a good fake. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm for it. I tried to just like make sure I didn't get on top of that, but then it went unfortunately there. That last one from Hazardous was a little weird though. I mean, it's not the best clear, but it's like the putback is right over the bar and we have a guy there and we don't get the catch. That's unfortunate. Oh man, if he just hesitated a little half second before. Base cam is frozen. Yeah, bro, I don't know why. So I will fix it in a second. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I just tried to beat him to that. Ah, it's fine. Bro watches me have 0 boost, lets me have it. Okay. Whoa! Wow, that's so stupid! We keep losing all pressure because you rotate all the way out. My issue is more so his angles that he's taking are atrocious. Like he's either like way too far away or he's like coming in from like a weird angle where the 50 is only going to go like to the outside or like to the middle if he's on the sideline. Like, again, Hazardous is like a perfect example of like a GC3 player that isn't by himself bad. It's just his decisions need to be better. Like there's no shot you're ever making that aerial. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Oh, thank God. Thanks. Thank you, Clouds, for not embarrassing me right after I was critiquing someone else. Undeserved win. All right. Tyson versus Paul. I honestly don't care, Jose. We were just talking about this. Like, I don't really care who wins that because I don't think it's an interesting fight. I think I guess just want Tyson because I think he's more likable than Jake Paul. But it's just like in terms of like a fight, I'm not like, oh, let's go, let's freaking lock it. Like I'm just like, I'm good. Like I don't need this. I don't need to watch this. I don't need this in my brain. I feel like people kind of lean in towards Tyson unless you're like really young. Like what is the age demographic for Jake Paul? I feel like he's still like a lot of very young fans. I feel like I would argue that's probably the biggest determinant. I feel like Jake Paul is just like all the older people want Tyson to win and all the younger people want Jake Paul. All right. We got L's and oh, yeah, we got Ween in here. I didn't realize he was still playing. I thought he was living in Japan now. Or is he? Oh, that's a high ping. We're on US West. He's still in Japan. That's crazy. This is a good duo to have, though. Yeah, I figured Els would be turning around, but I was like, just in case he decided to stay close. You're so good. We're okay. Just trying to get back to our SSL. You got that, Els? How many Jake fan Pauls know who Mike Tyson? That's kind of something I always thought about. Because Mike Tyson's like a very well-known fighter, but like he's not a recent fighter. Like I think if you brought up to like younger kids, like who like even like Manny Pacquiao and like Floyd Mayweather, like I don't even know if they know them. Unless you're like a fight nerd kid, you know? Go off ceiling? Oh, I'm crazy. Cav, thank you for the raid. I was a stream. We got a couple more SSL wins the other day, so now we're just trying to get the rest of them tonight. However, we lost like 3 games straight earlier in the stream, so now we gotta actually get back. What rank is Dronis? I didn't even know he played this game enough to be at a high rank. What's your rank? This is like mid 1800s right now. Just a game or two short of SSL. Oh, whoa, everybody missed. That was big yike. I haven't really played ranked on main. I gained like 100 MR and 2. It's nice. Love to see Canelo fight Paul and throw him back in the Disney Channel. Welcome to yeah, and you're watching the Disney Channel. These guys are just beating the crap out of each other. Faking, yep. Always hard to react when first guy and second guy both miss, and then I'm playing off their rebound. Speaking of, all right, more misses. Cool. On fort. Weens is getting bumped, but he also creeped out a goal before the touch even came out. Loki, I don't know what rank Dronis is. If it turns out he's not a GC, then this is really embarrassing that we physically cannot get these wins. Profile and Private Boy are like good players, but they're not good enough to carry. Or they shouldn't be good enough to carry this game this hard. Okay, that's just in. Sure. Seven years old is how you think the Jake Paul fans are. I mean, I don't know if they're that young, but they're into WWE and he's been in that, and I don't know. I think Jake Paul is doing a good job of like being a bad person, but then just going into a work, like a work style, a work that actually benefits that persona, like doing WWE and being kind of like, I don't know, some corporate shill for Lunchley or whatever, and then doing all the fighting stuff outside of that. I think it benefits his personality way better than being the affable content creator ever did. No, I underboosted it, thank you. Oh my god, I was trying to bait in that first challenge and I knew I only had like 10 boost. Oh, I also landed at the wrong angle, anyway. You're so good, I can only get black? That's not a rank. If your rank is anywhere close to black, then it's probably unranked. You probably just need to play more games. Good hit, Els. Literally hit that better. That's crazy. I even got a deflection on that, but it didn't actually save it, which is something I will never understand, but okay. I probably could have gone, I just didn't think Drones would throw it away, but I should realize he's the lowest ranked player in this lobby. He would just throw it away. And there's another one. Oh, he missed. Okay, cool. Analyze this straight away. I used to, but I think nowadays I'm just gonna do like a day where I just do those. Like all those players who get that get a free one, and then past that I try to do like a randomize. Like I try to do like one randomize where I like give some away for free. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna fake that. And one more. Don't jump, Lels. God damn it. I thought he saw me have like 50 boost. I was like, I'm not just gonna let that one go. Alright, we're gonna take that one down. Gentle air dribble, and then I get bumped because he completely whiffs the ball. Sad. That's gonna stay up. No! Sad. Cringe! Yeah, 1624. So he's not bad, but he's very low. Also, Private Boy being a 1575 is literally a crime. Ugh, we should not be losing those games. However, that is like two like very good SSLs and Dronus, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like still irritating that we're losing those. But yeah, the on-stream chat chat reviews, I haven't done those in a while, mainly just because for some reason people only want them when I'm like on a roll. Weirdly enough, it feels like. So like it was always kind of frustrating because I'd be like warming up, and then I'd like get into the games, and then people were like, "Oh, can you review this?" And it takes like 10-15 minutes, and then I have to warm up again. And then it just kind of got like frustrating because it would be like you get into a rhythm and then you just immediately get thrown off. Hey Rich, thank you for the sub. 51 months. Oh, ho, ho. 4 1/4. Oh, Jackson. I don't know who Kaz is on the other team, but I guess we'll find out. Also, if this game doesn't go well, we're just going to go to the Octane and assume that we need to go to O Reliable or something. You're gonna whip that. Also, if Jackson's locked in tonight, I might just ask him if he wants to play. I haven't played with him in a bit. Oh, I didn't even hear him. Please don't. Let's see, Ed. What a read. I was like prepped for the pre-jump before I even hit that. Your stick corner? Ah. Ah, the fake? Crazy. Stuff like this is where I like lose my I'm like just so confused. Like I don't feel like I'm that tiltable lately when I'm like in these higher ranks, but it's just like I don't know how we have two players in the corner and both of them let it go across. Like it's not even like they're tricking us. We're just like watching the ball. Like just if you don't have the angle, go into the middle and cut middle to face the post. Why are we trying to like chase the ball and hope that we're gonna be faster than a supersonic player? That's unfortunate. Much better. Nice. No! My camera needs to stop. Jake and Mike, no one cares. I want Make to win. The combination that they'll make. I want America to win. Boop. Oh, hello. That's a really late challenge. He probably doubles that. Yep. No, I do not mean that, JP. That's enough. Oh, Black has a perfect pass to me, too. Nice. How do you get it to not say shot on goal? I believe it's the interface options. It's on-screen stat notifications. You just turn that off. All right, I think I have it set to like time updates only, so it'll be like 30 seconds remaining or whatever, but it like won't notify me about anything else. Again, just don't understand what we're going for there. Like if a guy's gonna double it, you should be facing at least the middle. Your butt should be facing the near post, your front should be facing that so you can turn and challenge. Because the one thing that is not a danger is if he doubles it back to the corner. So why we're in the corner, not really sure why. It's always so weird. Whoa, Jackson had way more beast on that recovery than I thought you would. Nice, that's wide. No, I didn't lean into that. Oh, they waited for a second. If I had a faster turnaround on that, that would have been funny. They were both like sitting there for a second. All right, I'm gonna let that one go just because it's easier if Plat gets that. They don't hugely prefer that. That's okay. You can probably pre-jump that. We also pre-jumped. I heard a second guy. I was about to say, I'm like, I heard a second guy behind me. Unslam your car. Sorry, buddy. You're just so out of the angles. Close one. God, it's so hard. Just freaking hit the ball. Like, I don't know why he's trying to lay it in front. Like, it's the most telegraphed pass of all time. If you're going to make it, you got to slap that. You got to hit that hard, or at least lob it or something. If you roll it on the ground, it's going to be so easy. Ugh. No, ugh. That's unfortunate. Granted, I don't blame him for going for that. I just hoped he would wait for a second when he saw me turn around. Body, hit it in the middle, hit it in the middle, hit it in the middle. Nice. Shot. Nice, perfect. Call this one, teammates. You know, I don't mind that. Here, pass back middle. Bang. I hit it behind you because you went forward. That's unfortunate. But I probably should have passed it better anyway. All right, just gonna tap that one up the line. Black doesn't get a touch. We don't need one. That's fine. It's whatever. GG's. GG's, 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 GG's. Cringe, 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 cringe. All right, let's invite Jackson. I'd rather have a teammate than have to deal with this every game. Boop. It's Glungtree, I'm back. So you're doing what I always found really comedic that people do in old TV shows, where like they'll call someone in an age where like they'll call someone in like the age of like caller ID, and then they'll be like, "Hey, it's me, the person who's calling you," and it's like, yeah, I know. Glungtree, when you enter the chat with your name Glungtree, you don't have to be like, "Hey, it's me." Glungtree. Why is my camera keep freezing? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Bruh. It's actually tilting the crap out of me how awesome this is. My chat thinks I'm gonna eat you every time we eat. Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't like that. Man, Camber does not look nearly as cool on the Octane. Let me turn that off. Just gonna zero this out. Do they not have like a straight up normal one? It's fine, we're fine. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Is cam freeze your PC or your face cam? It's just my face cam. That's what's frustrating. Like, I have no idea what's causing it. Literally, I replaced my graphics card and my SSD, and ever since then, it's just been changed. But I've like rolled back my drivers. I've completely clean installed and wiped all different graphics drivers and reinstalled them, and for some reason, it just doesn't work now. So it makes me feel like either my cam link is busted, which I really hope it isn't, because I don't think it is, because I was using it. Or other than that, I need to like roll back my OBS. I don't even know, man. Like, nothing changed except for my components, but I don't understand how a GPU could possibly make your face cam like lag, you know? Positive camera? I don't. Can't I? Oh, my ad didn't work. Okay. Noise flick. Holy ball chase. I didn't think he'd sell the boost for that. Hit a banger match? Bro, we're trying over here, alright? Ooh, I thought he would cut or try something a little tricky. God, Dronus, you have no frickin' life, dude. Yeah, that's crazy that you didn't even go for the ball. You deserve. No! I was about to say, like, you deserve to get scored on right there. Doing all right, Glungtree, just trying to get our SSR awards done. Hello, crazy boy. Jackson, you don't got that. Striding, hit it across. Excellent. Oh, almost got the bump on him. Bonk. All right, Jackson, go nuts. Just kidding, you have no boost. Striding, didn't realize you were already up, my bad. It's fine. Who's taking all these boosts? Just gonna tap that down just because I know Dronus is already backed up. I made a YouTube channel? Yeah, I can tell. It's called Glungtree. That's how you're able to chat on YouTube, because you have to have a YouTube channel. Close. All right, all Jackson got to do is shadow this just for a second. Nice, perfect. It's fine. Nice. Made a couple shorts, congrats. Hopefully this is not verging into self-promo, but I'm happy that you've tried to get into content. What? They're low quality? Well, you're uploading, that's all that matters. Too many people just constantly think about like, oh, I gotta make the best content ever, I gotta keep doing this, I gotta do blah, blah, blah. And it's like the best lesson you can learn with content creation is just to create. And I know that sounds really generic, but it's like the advice that everyone gives. Because your first couple of videos or projects are always gonna be a little yike, speaking of. Like, all you gotta do is just like, put some stuff up, look at the analytics, learn what works, learn what doesn't, learn new skills, learn how to edit better, learn how to add better engagement, how to get people involved, etc. Learn trends, put your own twist on them, etc. But that doesn't happen if you just do what so many other people do and they just sit there and think constantly about what they want to do. Like, just let yourself suck for a little bit and then over time you'll get better. Hey, no, sure, Joshy. Ooh, he's gonna get that for me, that's fine. Striding one more. Hope reset that. Ah. Didn't have the first takeoff, and then I couldn't catch up to it after my first bad setup. Ooh, good save. I should have passed that, but I didn't want to risk the counterattack. Videos are terrible. Yeah, but that's fine. You're getting practice. That's all that matters. Can you please coach? I think next week we should do a coaching session day where we just do replay reviews for chat. I think that'd be fun. Hey, guy, thank you for the 199. Appreciate the super chat. Very kind of you.
Yo, what's good?
Nah, didn't have the angle of approach on that one to make it anywhere close to good. Close one. Striding doesn't have that, it's fine. Ooh, I had to lean into that one. If I didn't lean in my chair, I wouldn't have hit that aerial. Truth. No word of a lie. Ah. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut in on that one because I didn't trust that I would be able to help out any other way. Wow, what a dumb way to lose. Unfort. Give me a second, I'm gonna post a vid. Damn, bro's in the middle of posting a vid while he's watching Grinder. I got 3K subs and all I posted was low quality trash. Well, yeah, but that's the thing is like people, if you upload consistently, you can get that. You won? Yeah, we just got a massive clear into their net and that just somehow worked. I meant they lost in my least favorite way where it's just like a singular hard hit all the way downfield and you can't save it because you just like in that singular moment you were not in the ideal situation. I'm not saying like they like freaking threw that. I was just saying like those are I hate those losses because they're always like the worst feeling when the ball just gets hit super hard and floats in on an open net. Exotic said put positive camber on it. Can you even do that? I don't think you can. I think it's only the certain amount. Yeah, it's literally just that you can only put on. Yeah, I think you can only put on. Oops. Yeah, you can only do like this. I think it'd be really funny if you could put on positive camber, but yeah, unfortunately, you just can do. It's really funny when you put them like this, though. I actually really like this. I like that a lot. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. Bro, these wheels are so incredibly close. Bro, this stuff looks like a bumper car. New Alpha console looks so goofy. Nah, it looks great. I love the format of it. It looks great. They should let you do the mod where you have a, you can see a. I want the mod of being able to play as the exact hitbox in public matches. I want them to be able to allow me to do that. I think that would be fun to just drive a whole rectangular prism. No car, no paint, just a gray block. That's wide. Oh, that's like actual beast mode. That's very cool. He's playing with, or real Beastabonium. As opposed to the many fake Beastaboniums, you know? It's like a DeLorean in fly mode. That'd be funny. Is this the Stevens team? I don't think it is. Bro's car's goofy, dude. Okay. That's weird. Cringe chase. How dare you? Oh! My bad. I knew there was someone back. I think we both turned upfield at the exact same time. What happened here? He left at the exact moment that got flicked. Highly unfort. Bro, this car looks so goofy. I love it. Hey. Our name is Hags. Like that? No. That's probably... Oh. I hate how that guy whiffed it. Are these guys actually into comms? This is cringe. This is ranked. No! That's crazy. The guy who was last, like, full ego chowed me. Wild. Alrighty. That's nope. I cool shotted him into Jackson. That's wild. My least favorite type of team when they're so coordinated that one guy gets bumped last possible second and they still have another guy go for the ball and able to recover. Cool, that's a goal. Just kidding, striding's too far away. Oh, the fake. Okay. I see you. I see you. Ooh, clever. What freaking car is he driving? Hi, legend. Ooh. Oh, crazy Besponium that no one likes you. 50ing that and taking my boost. Cringe. Cringe and mid. Oof. Close one. Yeah, I'm gonna ask us to be real careful throwing the ball onto the sidewall for the X-Pro to handle. It's a tough one. Honestly, I don't think he realized he was demoed, but I'm not a huge fan of saving a ball and then diving after it immediately. Like, you have no momentum. You might as well just, like, let them tap it and then you play the 50. Especially if the ball's high. Like, if they fake it, it's gonna waste time and the next person in rotation is gonna come back, but if not, it's like, what are we doing that for? Oh my god, these guys are actually decent in a GC3 lobby. I feel like usually when I'm watching a pro player playing a full party, it's just them carrying their real life friends instead of like actually playing with decent players. Maybe he has the ultimate luxury of his IRL friends actually being good. Are you still SSL? Nah, we lost it. So now we're playing with another content creator, Jackson, aka a buddy of Cozy Peas. That's insane! Not gonna lie, it's very rage-inducing that we just lost, and I hit the post, dude. Whew. Nice shot, man. Thanks, Striding. Sometimes I wonder how less mechy you are, but you're still GC because of game sense. Legend, I'm not gonna lie, I don't need any mechanics to kick your ass around the field. Like, you guys really need to like understand. Like, a lot of players just focus hard on like, we're just gonna solo queue and gonna build up our mechs and we're just gonna curb stomp people. And I'm like, honestly, the main reason you guys all are lower rank over time is because you guys focus so hard on that stuff. Like, I'm not unmechy by any means. I can still do like mechanical consistency things. It's just you guys think all ranking up is just learning how to perfectly flip reset every single time and trying to make sure you're doing all these like insane maneuvers, when in reality that's not the case. That one was me panicking because I did not expect Jackson to leave that ball, and I also didn't expect our teammate to drive underneath and past that one. I was like, oh, I was playing the 50. So a little awkward situation there. You know when to use your mechs? Well, that's the whole point. Like, mechs don't mean anything if you're just constantly going for solo plays or whatever. You should use mechs to cause like panic in the defense. Ooh, that's a really heavy hit. Oh! Okay, let's get out on this one. Ah. I thought about passing to Jackson, but I couldn't see him in my right, so I'm like, I'm just gonna try to get underneath it, but I was already going too slow. That was meant to be a pass, but I decided halfway through not to do that. Which is not always the way you want to do it, chat. Kind of hard to change your mind midstream and still have it work out. Okay. Okay. My bad, teammate. Didn't think you'd keep going on that. Hey, Legend, I'm going to ask you to not use that word in the way that you're trying to. Also, I'm not entirely sure what wheels you're referring to. I'm assuming you mean OEMs. Oh, God. These messed up looking wheels? Yeah, exactly why you shouldn't be using words like that. Do you mean like the crooked wheels? This is just a mod. I wouldn't even say a lot of creators. This is the first time I've ever seen this feature. I was just guys adding in something goofy will make people be like, hey, what is that? And drive engagement. Why is every YouTuber? Bro, I watch a lot of Rocket League YouTube, and I've never seen this before, so you must have a very selective feed that has this as a common thing. Oh, wow. That's so sad. Also, you had a 2 for your set goal. Yeah, it's not happening in this rank. Okay. You must not sub to a lot of people then. We were bumping the goalie. We didn't get that. Sad. No one has boost. Cool. You want to see watch Cozy and Jadux, who's one players? I mean, in ones you don't even need mechs as much. It just helps because if you're able to beat one defender, it's fine. But in threes, if you can beat one defender, it doesn't really mean much because there's multiple others, you know, in the way. So like threes is more about selectively like choosing your moment of like trying to like get the defense to panic or dive on something they probably shouldn't be, you know? I could have tried that, but I'm like, I don't want to risk like getting dunked and then it's like a thing I didn't have to touch. Oh, wow. He actually just stood his ground on that. I was really expecting him to like reposition. Why is your crowd so loud? Why is your ear so sensitive? I don't think my crowd's loud at all. At least I don't hear it as loud. Where are the wheels busted? So the new Alpha console has wheel camber. No, Jackson, I tried to roll to you. Good bump. His wheels make me comfortable. Bro, it's so funny that the wheels are so tight on this Octane. Ooh, Hep, you're using a lot of boost for not a lot of touch. That's kind of spooky. If you left, that would have been fine. Fort. God, I'm trying to take these 50s because people are so slow. I didn't even realize I beat him to that like by 9 minutes. I say pizza, Pog. Okay, that's a giveaway. Hip, 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 hip. Ugh. Hello, Andrew. Well, then, your chat is very long, and I'm in the middle of an overtime. Let me get this game over with, and then we'll I'll read that in a second. Good job, Hip. And then you, okay, I think he was not aware of where we were. All right. We're gonna bounce that, and then we're gonna bait him in, and then we're gonna pop it over him, and then Hip is going to have an open shot if he goes close. Jackson turns after he takes my boost. It's okay. Hip is gonna turn and mess him up. Oh, that's a shame. I can see that coming. Hip, pop, 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 pop. I don't mind that. I think I know exactly what he's going for there. I should have that 50. Nice. Hit that Jackson down line. That actually works. He's gonna double that. Just kidding. Ooh, 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 reset, ooh, reset. No! I was too greedy. I wanted the reset into the double. You need to focus on making money from your Minecraft server. I feel like you can just get a job. That's kind of what I would suggest, but that's okay. Oof, oof. I want to die. Oh, I can't even type that party chat. That's crazy. It's not unfortunate. It was Hip chasing the ball and then leaving it, and then Jackson, seeing him chase it, goes, wait, what? And then went late, and because of that, he lost. That was our teammate. In my opinion, if you're chasing the ball, like straight up, like through the entire field, and then you leave it last second, that is super hard to read. Not a fan of that. And yeah, for some reason, my camera loves deactivating. At a certain point, chat, I'm just gonna become a zero camera streamer. I'm so sick of this camera. It just froze again. That's insane. That's insane. All right, Glungtree, you're taking me off lately, so I'm just gonna time you out for 10 minutes because I appreciate that you're making videos and whatnot, but you're basically self-promoing at this point. All right, my wheels are still yikes, so is there a way I can just turn off the Alpha console in general? I don't know, like, what the freaking set it to 0 or whatever. Sure, that works. Yeah, it kind of irritates me when people come into chat and they're like, hey, I uploaded a video. Hey, I just uploaded a video. Hey, I have a video to post. Hey, I just uploaded some more videos. Hey, do you want to watch this video I posted? Hey, I just posted. It's like, oh, we get it. Like, I'm proud of you, but like, at a certain point when you're posting multiple times, you just posted a video, it feels like you're trying to get people to watch it. Like, that's not what you do in chat. Yeah, I don't know how many games we have left in ourselves, chat. This is not a successful ranked venture today. These losses actually make me want to sob. Even worse, Striding thinks he's better than me, which is unacceptable. Just kidding. Striding's a good player. He's just, how do you put this? A person that I wish his parents raised better. He's a very sassy player. I'm lazy, and you bring this up because you want to be a mod. Very cool. Keep in mind how little I have to ban people on this stream. That would only be a problem if I was constantly like under barrage, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to time these people out, I have to ban these people, I have to ban these people, I have to ban these people, I have to ban these people. Like, but since I'm not, it's not really a problem. Mods aren't lazy; they're people with real lives, you know. Okay. What the? I don't land on that? The... I saw you, Jackson, don't worry. Ah! If I had more boost, that's a pass. Do you exercise after eating pizza? All right, well, enjoy. You probably should let it digest first before you work out, but whatever. Not a good thing to eat pizza and then immediately try to work out. Don't want dairy bouncing around your stomach. Dairy and grease. Is your stream botted? As in, I have a mod bot? Yes, I do have a bot that times things out. That's literally what Nightbot is. Okay. Close one. I got still gets to 57. I don't know, man. YouTube is weird. Sometimes the view count doesn't update that well. Even if I was botting viewers, I wouldn't. First of all, I wouldn't. But second of all, even if I was doing that, the view count would still fluctuate as people came in and out. So it's probably just a YouTube glitch on their end. See, now it's not 57. There you go. Ooh, Well, that's just stupid of him, and he should be banned for that stuff. Kind of cringe when you have like a viewer, like a YouTuber, just suddenly have like that much viewership. Also, if he was already having 1,000 viewers a stream, his stream's at a good size. I don't know why he's acting like he needs to buy viewers. It's crazy. No shot, Jackson's PC just lagged out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he's just got a huge lag spike on that one. Oh, no, chat. Oh, someone... Jackson's just lagging out. He literally can't play anymore. Hit your first airable bump. Congrats. It's Joe over chat. Your first schedule bump in comp. You've been doing them casual? It's some try hard casual. Man, that's a really annoying touch you just got. Trying to get a migraine as well, chat. Might have to call it a night, chat. This doesn't seem like these games are winnable by the way we're playing. And also, if, you know, my duo is lagging out. That's good one. We're really just chasing the ball around. I'm not really sure why we're still in this game. Jeez. Ugh. Going to practice? Not really, Chad. I think I'm gonna do one more game, and if I lose that, I'm just gonna get off. We'll probably just abandon if the game starts going really bad, because I'm not really in a good mood right now. Name a car for an edit? No, I don't do that. If you actually gave me an edit, I would actually be interested, but 99.9% of people who say that will never legitimately ever do that, which is why I don't like it as a thing, which is why it auto times you out when you say that. Yeah, we're gonna do one more game, and if it starts being a loss, I'm just gonna get off. Need to see if it actually comes together. It's just kind of frustrating that we're, you know, typically we will luck into a win or something, but we literally cannot hit the ball. It seems like our luck with randoms has also not been the best, but I can't really say that I'm playing well tonight. I used to always watch you. Damn, it's crazy. They forgot about Dre. How you doing, Hockey Man? How's Cozy doing? Oh my god, they have the multi-chrome in the thing. One of the only color-changing decals. Alrighty, let's see if we actually can get a dub. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, Hockey Man, I did take like a 2-week break off at a certain point, so you might have just not seen my noties in a while, so therefore you're like, oh. Low-key forget about me. Brutal part of a low attention span viewership in shorts. You don't get the same type of loyalty out of them. Because at least when you go to like a subscriber's video, like a long form video, you kind of like you have to like actively make the choice to click on that video, whereas with shorts you kind of just get served them on a platter, you know? So you don't really actively seek them out, they find you. Unless they have noties on, that's the only exception. Not even 50 on that one, it's kind of crazy. Oh my god, I just realized part 2 of Arcane is this weekend, chat. Ooh, nice save. Are you streaming tomorrow? I'm gonna be casting tomorrow for a lot of tomorrow. maybe in the late evening, but that's going to be a game time decision based on how my voice is feeling. Casting Collegiate Rocket League's National Championships on twitch.tv/Rocket League tomorrow, chat. Pog. Oh. That's cringy lack of touch by me. Oh, I bailed because of that other guy. Then I realized he wasn't going. I was like, I don't. Nice bounce. Sad. We'll play off this clear. Alright. Take one touch. Pop it over the first guy. No problem. Hey, can I keep? Specifically tried to put it below his pre-jump. He didn't pre-jump, so I'm glad I still put it below him. That would have been really yike if I just slapped it right at him. And not necessarily the nicest goal, Tariel. Gonna fake that? Ooh, Salty was actually so late that that worked. Sad. Alright, Black, don't jump for that. Don't jump. Okay, cool. He missed. Now. Oh, almost. Okay. Yeah. Probably could have sped that up another way, but I didn't want to just throw it across and waste it. Never mind. Good job. Alrighty, chat. We're so back. We just gotta not throw in the next 75 seconds. Whoop. So easy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Why up that? Thought he saw me. Oh! We had an open hit. Good touch, Black. You got it. Oof. That's a forfeit, probably. Okay. Weird full party moment. Oh, that's not a bump? I don't know. That's literally like glitching through his back bumper. Ooh, that was fast. You almost pitched that a little too fast. At the very least, let me at least stay in 1800, because that would make me feel at least a little better if I went negative tonight. Oh my god, a check! Also, Kalos and Cruncho. The other team, it looks like. Ooh. I thought he'd get baited in by this short touch. I like that either. Gonna be able to take a 50 on that. 50 on that. Do I have a reset on that? I do not. Ooh. I thought I had an extra 10 or 20 boost. Black? Taco Tony, thank you for the follow on Twitch. What a user. That's not the best touch. Your stuff is delayed. I have no idea what that means. You do realize how vague stuff is as a descriptor. Play that. No problem. Valentino, hello. Your stream is delayed. In what sense? Like, in terms of me reading a chat? That's how all streams work. It's not like instant feedback. Yeah, maybe refresh the stream. Ugh, wanted a demo cruncho, what the heck? How is it delayed? Are you talking about like the sound? End orphans? I'm sorry, what? Hello, Lando. That was your stream? End orphans as in like no more orphans? I'm in favor of that. And Jake Paul? I mean, I'm more down with that. That's a positive message I think we can all get behind. Endorphins? Ah. Probably could have stayed on that one, but. Man, really wanted that 50. Black, open. Yeah, let's go. Or how much you want the music to be over when you watch Annie. End, comma, orphans, question mark, or exclamation point. Cool. Valentino, thank you for the $2 D's.
D's.
Nice, Shaxta. Oh! Let's go. Thank you for hitting our super chat goal, Pagarino. Go to 15 for now. I could beat dunk allegations if Tyson does this. Is the fight even on yet? So many people were like, yo, guys, I gotta go. The Mike Tyson thing is starting. And then there was like an undercard, and then there was like a second undercard. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. I mean, at least the people there in person have like a couple fights to watch. I feel like that's kind of cool. But my gosh, you playing well right now, Taco? I am not playing well right now, Shaq. You're just like the first competent teammates I've gotten in for a while. Not, okay, that's a lie. I don't want to say that. But like, there's just been like abysmal games going on. I feel like I'm playing actually like the way worse than I was yesterday, but we'll figure it out. You played well that game. All right, well, I'll take that. It says it's at 8. Well, the event starts at 8, but the fight itself doesn't. Is the anti-Matt Gates in that he doesn't pay to have sex with older women? Or he doesn't pay to not have sex with older women? I don't know how many opposites you want to do to make him the anti. Kelly goes after geriatric peeps. Oh, okay. I was like, it has to be an age-related thing, but I'm like, the only thing I know about Matt Gates is that he is sex trafficked a minor. Matt Gates is funny because his face looks like a he shrunk. He like put his face in the microwave for too long and it just shrunk. Him and Charlie Kirk have the exact same like mini face. Just doesn't fit his entire body. Gonna observe the way you play and play off that. That's a terrible way to play, considering if you're watching someone who's a higher skill than you, if you just observe how they play, they're playing that way because they have a certain skill set. If you just try to be like, I'm gonna do the same thing, it's like, well, you don't have that skill set, it's not really gonna work. Discombobulated, as the people say. Potentially, yeah. No. I'm starting to get a headache, and I have no idea why. I have not eaten a lot of sodium today. I'm, like, well hydrated. I have caffeine. Getting, like, this, like, thing, like, right here. Stretching across my cortex! You know, the way you use the fundamentals. But again, like the foot. Frickin'! My camera's still doing it. Oh, wow, I almost got the lightest touch there. Voice crack? Bro, I'm 29. I do not voice crack. That was literally just me like this, like really high pitched. Nah. I was going a little too fast to be able to actually get over that, sad. You got that? You guys making fun of, even if that was a voice crack, when me and I'll have you guys talk like this. Oh my god, Taco, that's so cringy. You guys are definitely like chuckle laughers, like. That's how I imagine all of you whenever you try to laugh at me. Oh. Pinch. Nice. Whoop. Or that, or the The like type of laugh. That's exactly what my friend's girlfriend in college laughed like, and I never understood how he found her attractive. I don't care if you're a supermodel. If every time I crack a joke, you're like, I'd just be like, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's why I never make women laugh, just in case they have a bad laugh. You bumped me, dude. Not gonna lie, that ceiling bounce was a little heavier than I thought it would be. What I said to Shaq about, yeah, this is what happens when we actually get on my team, because I actually have a competent teammate. In this game, for some reason, we cannot hit anything. Highly unfort. No, it's too far forward. Oh, Jack just left that boost for me. Ace, you got that? You can still go? You can still go? Yeah, you could have called that bluff, buddy. Oh, we're still out in the midfield? That's going to be another double. Never mind. Oof. Yeah, we were not winning that anyway. Ugh. I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna Q dodge those teammates for about 20 seconds. Hello, Ella Calavera. Doing right. Kind of having a migraine coming in, so I'm probably not gonna be streaming for too much longer, but just trying to get back to SSL. And it is hard, unsurprisingly. Those are probably best that I don't stream for too long. I have to wake up, get my notes done, get showered, get ready for CRL. For my big casts this weekend. The matchups we have tomorrow on streamer, I'm kind of scared they're not going to be super interesting. I really hope that they start getting a little chaotic. Hope they're doing well, Calavera. You know, if we're on our last game, I think I'm gonna go to next L. We'll go back to the Dominus. I'm hard side, but I don't lose my hope. Well, yeah, I mean, every day is a little different. I think part of it today is I didn't sleep super well. Yeah, recently my sleep has been kind of yike. I think it's because, honestly, I think it's because, like, right now my AC and, like, climate temperature, it's, like, kind of a weird situation where, like, it's kind of warm in my apartment, but it's kind of cold outside. And so, like, whenever I try to, like, adjust the temperature between the two, I feel like I'm always, like, a little off from, like, where I want it to be. Sad. Generally don't know how to ever touch these balls with Ominous. It was like such a weird angle. I don't really know how to approach it. Hey, Colorado, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Appreciate you. Alright, I tried Q dodging and now I literally can't even get a game. Okay. Again, not even that high of a MR. Not really sure why we're not getting games. Oof. I don't know why, like, this is the one touch in the Dominus that I'm, like, so weirded out. This randomizes also make my life hell. These variable touch-ups. Like a hair in my eye. It's blinding me, chat. Oh, it's just straight up karma. No, it's fake karma. Awesome. There you go. Placement. That's what they get for fake karma-ing. That's one thing I've always thought it was really funny. There's sometimes like people in CRL or something that have a username that's like incredibly similar to like a much more famous person with the same in the same game with the same username. I always thought it was funny because people are like, well, actually, technically, I was first with it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If your name is Atomic and you're trying to be a high-level Rocket League player, it's gonna be really weird because there's Atomic, the pro player, you know? Or if your name is, there's this one guy in college, Rocket League for some like small East school or whatever. His name was Illusions. It was Allusions. And the problem is it was such a similar name to Illusion, the pro player, that everyone was just like, wait, Illusion? Like, no, Illusion. And I'm like, no, Illusion? It's like, no, there's no H. And I'm just like, bro, that's just a bad name. Like, it's way too similar to the pro. Like, you need to have a distinct name. That's why Turret's name is a real word, but it has 3 R's. Bro, it's too heavy of a hand. Squinchy muffles? Good. Oh, I was trying a different angle because they thought his angle of approach would be a little different. Haha! Let's go. Boop. That would have been really funny if he like landed perfectly on the side and it like deflected wide. Nice pass. Ah! My headache, chat. It's getting worse. Gotta fight through it so long as we're winning. Ooh, let's reset. Wow, okay. This feels like a full party of people who are really underranked. Oh. A little wide? Never mind, okay. Okay, I see you. Nice bomb. Problem is, you still have the goalie. Oh, sorry, Sion. Sion doubles middle. Nice. Oh, close. Ooh, that was a lot of power. I'm sorry, Shaq. Slowly throwing this game. Interesting, 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 interesting. I think that's a moment for our third where it's like, I'm not going to put that all on him. Like, I went up and thinking Shaq's going to hit that a little lighter, and then he hit it hard. And I was like, oops, I went way too far up. But on that one, it's like, if you're a third and it's a 3v1, and the guy's literally trying to chase that ball as fast as possible, just let him hit it and then take it back. I never understood like this idea of like trying to win the ball as a third. Like your job as a third is literally just slow the play down. Like your job is not to get the actual clear. Play for the 50, went underneath. There we go, son. That's what I'm talking about. Look at how good he did there. Slows the pay down. Both Shaq and I get back. We get the clear. Perfect. He learned his lesson. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing with the double. Ah, son, you bumped me. Looks like Ryan Reynolds. Thank you for complimenting me. In fact, I look like your future stepdad. If mom isn't single, she will be soon. Okay. Real dick bag. Brings me great sadness. Love me cheers. I don't know. I feel like there's different levels of that though. Like James Corden, I heard, is like universally a horrible person. But when people say like, oh, I met him and he was mean, I'm like, I don't know, man. Celebrities, can you imagine if every single person you've ever run into in everyday life had to rate your personality? Like, I was wondering how much time, like, I would come off as a douchebag to, like, you know, my Uber driver if I don't talk to him that much because I'm having a bad day or whatever, or if I'm like, you know, didn't say thank you super loud when I was like going to the grocery store, checkout or whatever, you know? Like, I always wonder about stuff like that, like how much day-to-day people, if they like rated your kindness, if you would just get a review at the end of the day and be like 3 stars, I'd be like, what? It's like that Black Mirror episode where everyone rates each other based on how they treat each other. When I saw it with some co-actors and neighbors, neighbor said he has a real sourpuss. Isn't that Martha Stewart? Well, Martha Stewart literally broke the law and got arrested, so she's a straight up criminal. I forget even what she got arrested for. I remember that being a huge story back when I was growing up. Wear like a ankle monitor or whatever. Oh no, legally I have to stay on my home. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind house arrest. I wouldn't even change much of my day-to-day life. It was fraud. It was like bank fraud. A multi-millionaire just cashing fake checks. She lied to investigators about some stock stuff. Cringe. How hard is it to just get an accountant and let them handle that stuff? It's insane to me. It's insane to me that rich people ever go to jail. Like, you have like infinite resources. Like, just freaking take care of it. Like, why are people managing their own money and trying to lie to investigators to keep more money when it's like in reality, like, I don't know. The phrase my statistics professor in grad school used to say was golden handcuffs. I feel like some people, when you get certain level of rich, your only goal in life is just to get richer. You just want to upgrade your lifestyle and figure out how to make that a reality. So even though people have like, they're making like 7 million a year, they're like, how do I make that 10? How do I make that 15? How do I make that 20? And eventually they're like, what if I just don't pay taxes or whatever? Or what if I just don't pay off my capital gains? What if I don't, blah, blah, and it's just like, Why? Why would you do that? Probably because they know there's a 2-tier justice system and they would get away with it. But, you know, seriously, why even invite the trouble? Bro, if I was ever a millionaire and I went to frickin' jail, you're an idiot. You practicing? No, I'm queuing right now. Well, I guess I'm doing both. How you doing, noob? It's crazy how low Q threes has become. I'm actually blown away by how hard it is to get Qs nowadays. Ugh, I just got a fake one. It said joining. Are you practicing? In real life, noob got Riz? Game is insanely dead up here. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting real nervous about how aggressive Epic is against orgs in RLCS. It's getting me actually like really anxious the more I hear behind the scenes. They're like being incredibly anti-org and I have no idea why. I really hope they're not trying to emulate Fortnite esports as they fumbled the bag really hard on that. The worst mental health is everyone in it. I mean, I don't know about that. I just think it's about you got to manage yourself a lot closer when you're rich. I also feel like one thing we don't estimate is like, I know that a lot of problems rich people go through are like, oh, woe is me. Oh, I'm too rich. It caused me issues. But like, I think about that a lot. Like when you win the lottery, think about how differently people must treat you. Like anytime someone needs money, I'm sure they go to you first and then at a certain point. Like that was actually something I learned from a Reddit thread one time. Was like, this guy apparently won the lottery and then he basically made a thread about like, he's like, I didn't even win that much. I won like 2 million, which is like, yeah, you're like, oh, that's a lot. But like, in a way, that's not even enough to retire on after you pay taxes. But it's like, it's money. Like, it's a good amount of money. And so he's like, the problem is that I learned I probably shouldn't tell people, but I still did. I told my friends and, you know, if they needed some stuff, I'd help them out. The problem is that like money is solves so many issues for people that eventually is like, it got weird with my friends because anytime they needed some money, if we went out to dinner, they would all kind of look at me assuming I should be paying every single time, even though we always split the checks, like no matter what, and we paid for our own stuff. And it was just like, it just got weird where they're like, well, why would we all pay if you got like infinite money? And I'm like, again, dude, like after taxes and after paying off my house and all that, I only have like $600,000 or whatever. Like, it's not like infinite money. Like, yeah, it's a lot and I'm glad to have it, but like, he was like, it was weird. And then people would get sick and they'd ask me to pay for their payment, like their health payments and whatnot. And of course you want to, because it's money, you want to help out your friends and family, but it's like, that's gotta be really stressful to think that everyone just wants to like use you. And I have to think like, if I had a friend who was super rich, I definitely would ask them for help if I ever needed it. And of course I'd like want to pay them back, but like, just the thought process of just asking people for money, it does make you question like, what's our relationship actually based off? And then imagine dating someone who actually knows you're rich. Like people who are always like, why are these NBA players dating all these like models who date all these people in the scene all the time? And I'm like, honestly, it's probably because those women specifically are kind of known that they're gonna date an NBA player for the money and the lifestyle and whatnot. And they also know how to like, they just know how to deal with that. And so therefore it's not like you don't have to worry about someone dating you exclusive to that and using you. It's like, if you already know that that's the case and that's the relationship you want, sure. Find your friends who don't just want to be friends for money. But that's the thing is like, how do you bring that up? Do you ever tell anyone? To be honest, if I was super rich, I wouldn't tell anyone except the significant other. I would just tell, I always told Chat, if I ever come into stream and I tell you guys I got a new, I've started day trading, that is the code for I just came into a bunch of money. Because that is my cover, I've decided. If I ever won the lottery and I got like $300 million or whatever, this big ball, you know, multi-millionaire lottery or whatever. If I ever won that, I definitely think I would just be like, oh, I'm a day trader now. That's what would, and I got pretty good. I've been studying for a while. And you know, it's a decent day. And that way, if I got some more expensive stuff and upgraded my lifestyle a little bit, people would be like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I would never be someone who'd be like, I've never understood buying like a Lambo or like buying a freaking penthouse apartment that's like 10,000 square feet, like you're owning like four stories of something in Manhattan or whatever. Like, I don't want that. I really don't. I just want a nice house with cool digs and a nice car. Not like a super car, just a nice car, you know? Like a nice luxury car. Like a souped up like Range Rover or something, you know? A nice house with some toys in the same PC. Yeah, exactly. Just like, I want good stuff, but I don't need to. I've never understood people. I don't need a yacht. I wouldn't want a yacht. I don't live near bodies of water. Hi, Pi. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that like if any of us had that money, you'd spend a lot of it. Yeah, because I agree with you, Goosey, that I would live still a relatively simple life. I'd definitely upgrade a lot of aspects, but I'd never understood people who just blow constant amounts of money buying like multiple cars, multiple homes. I'm like, bro, I just need one house. Maybe I'd travel more, but not gonna get a private jet or anything like that. Like, that's insane. My goal is to make $300,000 a year. That's a lot of money. I don't even know what you would possibly work on. I'm not rich or I'm privileged. I was able to go to good schools and met some really rich people with wild state. Oh, 100%. Yeah, like I think there's definitely a lot of, I don't know. I grew up around wealth, but not like myself. Like a lot of my friends were people who would like, there'd be like a 3-day weekend and they'd be like, oh, we're taking a trip to Paris. I'm like, you guys are blowing money on a trip to Paris for basically what amounts to 2 days? Like what? I'll give away 500 subs as a hint. I would definitely want to donate more to my friends. Back in grad school, when I was making like $30,000 more because of grad payments, I was donating a lot to friends. So, you know, that's like one of my favorite feelings. It's being able to bring a smile to someone's face. Also, being able to help people pay bills. Like a lot of streamers, especially full-time streamers. I think you guys don't understand. A vast majority of streamers who on this website do not make minimum wage streaming. Like, a lot of people look at like people like Tyson and all these like super big streamers and like, oh, they're making so much money. Bro, the average Twitch streamer, I would say, even like the ones that are like pretty big, like in the Rocket League scene, like Widow and maybe even Chief Beef, I would argue they're not making, maybe Chief Beef makes it, but like I would argue a lot of them are not making minimum wage. If you don't include like org salaries from like Gen G or SSG and all that. But people try for vacation, make it like 2 days because they can. They have FU money. That's kind of my thought. This queue's so long, I just want to play a game! Search in progress? No, it's not. I literally just stopped queue. Did my game just glitch? Never mind. Okay, there we go. I definitely just travel a few times a year. That would be the biggest spender for me. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it sounds like a dick move, but I just really wouldn't want to tell anyone. Because as much as like I would love to be able to like find ways to spend money on stuff, I think the one thing I would definitely do is I'd love to run some esport events, hire some friends, give them a paycheck. I'd probably just find a way to start a fake company just to like bankroll stuff through, so it's like, oh, I found a sponsor for this, and people don't have to like look into it. Because I don't think they'd really care. If your money's real, my senior year in kid got a Maserati. Yeah, I mean, I told you guys there's a kid in my sophomore year, because I think that's when people started getting permits and drivers. His first car was a Porsche Carrera, and I was just like, you should not get that as a first car, in my personal opinion, for someone. I feel like a first car should be like a Honda Civic, or maybe like some maybe like low level luxury car, like a not low level, but like an Acura, like a couple of years old or something. I feel like stuff like that would be pretty cool. Not to say that Acura is like a luxury car, but it's like a pretty nice car. And yeah, all the Acuras I've been in have been very nice to sit in. 2004 Volvo, yeah, sure. Give me a bunch of money to be comfy too. You know, I'd get rich because I'd be in here dropping gifts. Well, that's what I'm saying, Goosey. Like, I would definitely be throwing a bunch of money at my friends. But now it's like I used to do that, and I used to look at my bank account, and it's like, oh, you spent like $1,000 in gifted subs and like donations to your friends. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, because I'm making like more than enough to make up for that. But like, there were times where like, if you try to do that now, if I try to even donate like $200, $300, like at the end of the month, I'm like, God, that's a lot of money. Especially now that I'm full-time content casting. I don't know. I like spreading the love around. I think it's a good thing to do. I think if you appreciate your friends and appreciate your stream, like, you know, obviously you don't need to donate to people, but I think it's a good way to like just show like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, and I respect the grind it takes to do that. He was actually mad slow. Bro, Shaki, are you also waiting? couple parties must have gotten off or something, or they're doing maintenance or something, because like this is this is the longest queue I've ever had, legitimately. I feel like I've been just chatting in stream for like an hour or two. I stopped queuing now. Well, that makes it even worse. I'm broke, so any extra money, I definitely feel it. Yeah, I'm honestly considering going back into doing data annotation part-time, doing like maybe 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, just to be able to like save up an extra couple hundred a month. The only lobby just got over with. Ace, come on. All right, guys, we might as well just turn this into a just chatting stream then. Welcome in, everybody, as I continue to try to get this game in. I don't know, like the frickin' like gifts to everyone in streamers is like, that's definitely something I'm definitely super aware of, but now I'm actually way more focused on getting my savings in as a full-time creator and caster. Eventually I want to get to the point where I'm just paying quarterly payments, because it's a lot easier to pay like $2,000 every 3 months versus like paying $8,000 or something every April. But at the end of the day, thank gosh, the IRS gives you like 6 years to pay off like a tax return. So that's kind of nice. Do we dare tread into twos, chat? Really don't want to, but at this point we kind of need someone to do it, you know? Oh, chat? Chat? No, we got a fake join. Honestly, I think we might have to do that. What's your dream car? I'm not really a car guy. I don't think about like, ooh, that'd be really fun to drive. I've always kind of wanted to get into driving motorcycles. I feel like driving like a Ducati would be really cool. But in terms of like cars, I always kind of like the look of it's called Challengers. I thought those were really slick looking cars. I love the look of a muscle car. But in terms of like a dream car, I don't know. Low key, I'd want the Dominus car in real life. So I guess like maybe like the closest thing I could think of is like a Shelby, like an old school like muscle car. I feel like if you had like a souped up engine, like an old build of car, that'd be sick. Think we're from school and get back to it. Jevons. I'm gonna get SSL as soon as I had COVID and couldn't play versus not getting SSL. Damn. Check wash. Turn turbo Audi R8, that's my dream. Be a little wary of European cars personally, but at the same time I understand like if you have FU money, it doesn't really matter. You know, like people are like, if you're buying a Lamborghini, the last thing you're worried about is the insurance on that, you know? Like, oh no, what if I have to replace a part? Like, who cares? Money's nothing without family. Yeah, I don't talk to my family much. I think I'd be fine. I'd probably pay for my mom to retire, and then that's probably the last thing I would ever pay for my family. Maybe start a college fund for my niece. I feel like that'd be a fair use of my money. And that way my sisters don't have to, you know, grind paychecks to be able to save up for that. I think that'd be probably the coolest things I could do. And then nothing for my dad. Not entirely, but I don't really know what I could help him out with. He already has a lot of money saved up. I hadn't anticipated everyone in the stream to already be estranged. What? Rocket tips because yesterday I got beaten 6-0. I mean, that just happens. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna lie, I think the servers are down. Like, I legitimately have not found a threes game yet. There's no way there's 0 matches in the entirety of 1700 and threes. I'm just gonna queue twos and see. If I get a game, then threes is officially the most dead playlist I've ever seen. If I don't get a match in twos in the next minute, then servers are just straight up down. Yeah, sorry for just my whole face being on stream, but yeah, we're still queuing. BMW M2 Comp and a Ninja H2R. What's a Ninja? Is that a bike? Was it the official car of Ninja, the streamer? It's a bike? Okay. Have you guys seen those like 3-wheeled cars where it's like the 2 up front and then like 1 in the behind and it's like kind of like it looks like a scorpion? Okay, there are 2's lobby, so 3's is actually just this dead. That's crazy. I'd kill myself in a fast bike. Yeah, honestly, I trust myself on a motorcycle because I've driven around on a motorcycle before. I trust myself to not die. I don't trust other people. The amount of time I'd be like in Texas even, I'd be like driving on the highway in my Mini Cooper, which yeah, it's small, but it's bright red and people will just merge into my lane when I'm not even in their blind side. And I'm just like, what? I don't trust people to see me on a bike. Oofers. Yeah, exactly. I like, at least if someone hits me on a car, if they tapped me, it'd be like, oh, what the heck, you scuffed my paint, you bumped me, like, what the hell? But like in a bike, if someone taps you at the right speed or angle, like you are going flying. Like you are breaking something 100%. God forbid if you're not wearing like a jacket, pants or whatever, like your legs are gonna be skinned down to the bone. Okay. Not bad. Oh, that bounce was a little bit lighter than I thought. Please leave it. Okay. Yeah. Those biker YouTubers. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I hate the biker YouTubers that go like 150 down a residential street. Because I'm like, all it takes is one person to drive in front of you, and not only are you dead, but also potentially you could kill someone else. I despise what YouTube has done for like risk-taking people. The amount of people streaming while driving or whatever, or specifically driving dangerously and like a jackass for views, like that is one thing that I would wish became extinct. I hate that stuff. I think it's like really entertaining to watch, but like part of me is just like, God, you're gonna kill someone like if you keep this up. Like this is really dangerous. At the very least, do it on like a closed road or like in the middle of the night where no one's around. Therefore, like at least you can like, if you crash, yeah, you die or get injured, but like no one else does. Glorified public endangerment, kind of. I mean, it's just like adrenaline junkie content. I don't know, can't dig that. That's pretty easy double, right? Ooh. That's a shame. You should play more aggressive. I am playing in GC2, which means my teammate is not entirely sure how to fast aerial yet, so I gotta be a little careful when you try to play aggressive. Sad. Oh. I forgot people are just gonna dive on that. I'm gonna take them out. Yeah, that's why I don't play a lot of twos. It's hard to get used to that. I didn't think that guy would just full chow for that. That was kind of crazy. Anyway. I like bike YouTubers because I don't have my own yet and I dream of being able to ride, but I also found a funny one that drive legally. But that's the thing, is like, I don't think if you drive dangerously, it's necessarily a bad thing. If you want to like drift around a corner, go for it. It's more so just like people like purposely driving like by like slicing in between cars and rush hour traffic or whatever. I'm like, that's not a good thing. You should not be promoting that. Like I don't like to be like the boomer take of like, you're teaching the kids the bad lessons, but I'm like, it's like incredibly bad that like people can make money driving that horribly. Like by just getting like a bunch of views and engagement. Like that stuff is just like bad. One of those things that like those bad behaviors that social media amplifies and rewards. Okay. This guy's an SSL last season. I would love to see the paperwork on that one. G2 doesn't know how to fast arrow. They functionally don't. Like, I'm being a little facetious there, but like, these players do not make good decisions. So when you're trying to like play aggressive, it kind of depends on your opponent or opponents being able to react to it, but more importantly, your teammates being able to actually play off of you. And most of the time in GC2, these guys just don't know how to move around the field. They don't know how to help you out. They don't know how to facilitate a play. So they kind of just brute force their way downfield, and then eventually they might be in position to score, but most of the time it just feels like you're playing a 1v1 with another obstacle in the way or something. That's probably him. Cool. If I had money, I'd super chat. Well, thank you, Noob Guys. Yeah, people in this rank know how to play, but the thing is, all the mechanics in the world can't save you if you're not positioning yourself well. And that's why I hate 2s over 3s, because 3s feels very thought out and methodical, but 2s is just like people doing that. It's just people like diving in as fast as possible, chasing the ball as fast as possible, and eventually it just leads to a bunch of games where you're losing because people are overcommitting, they're going for reads they have never had a chance in the world at. If people just learned how to fake challenge in low-level 2s, then this would be great. It'd be very straightforward, but instead everyone just goes for every read as hard as possible, which works so long as everyone's recoveries are perfect, but if they're not, then it's like, you're gonna get punished a lot on that. Also, I don't really want to even be queuing 2s. I want to play 3s, but for some reason 3s is completely dead at 1800. Like, I have not been able to find like a singular game. It's weird to me that it's actually that dead. Like, I've had dead queues before. I genuinely don't think there's like 5 more players to fill a lobby at this point. Diamond, no change, branching, and learning fast rails. I mean, that's what I tell people. Whenever I have these kind of kiddos in my chat and they're like, I'm stuck in gold, I can fast arrow and flip reset and air dribble and blah blah blah, but I still can't get out. And I'm like, first of all, I guarantee you can't do those things, because if you could air dribble, you'd be out of gold. I guarantee their air dribbling is this. See, I can air dribble. It's like, no. Like, air dribbling is this, where you can actually carry it in the air across. But like, people are working on these like advanced mechanics, and it's like, it's a video I've wanted to make for a while. I might just make it a short one day. But it's incredible how often people have been corrupted by watching pros and high-level content creators for too long. The amount of times they're like, well, if they're because they're doing a heuristic. They're like, well, if content creators are high rank and content creators know how to flip reset and do flashy mechanics, then that must be what you need to rank up. When in reality, what they're not administering is that, like, in order to air dribble, you need to know how to meter your boost out. You need to know how to take off the wall properly. You need to know how to angle yourself so you have a good angle of approach. When people are going to double tap, it's not only that, it's like learning how to like set up your car on an air dribble, or be able to pivot into controlling your car and then getting an angle of approach and then actually being able to like aim it, you know? But people think, oh no, I gotta learn how to just do the same mechanic and do all that all the time. And then they don't rank up and they're like, ugh, teammates must suck. I'm like, no, it's because you yourself are not working on what you should be. I'm not even joking. I don't even think you need to bind air roll until like champ. I legitimately feel like you could just win most of your games without ever using air roll by just playing off fundamentals. Ooh, I think they were able to get that shot. We're doing something you need to know, just a few double taps and faking. More or less, yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. I only use arrow left and then arrow right to occasionally recover. Good save. Playing controller? Yep, PS5. You got that? Okay, I'll just let you have that then. That's 50. Ooh, that is not the bounce I wanted. That's super funny. Tips to get diamond. Do you play on controller or PC? I play on PC with a controller. Tips to get to diamond: learn how to fast arrow and learn how to begin air dribbling. You don't need to like learn how to perfectly like hold arrow the whole time and perfectly air dribble. You just need to learn how to take it off your back wall and touch the ball once or twice, or at least like stay close to the ball. Very important skill. Oh, didn't realize it was wide. It's also a very slow recovery by me. Then give the clear. Want to play? Nope. I did not play with people I don't know. I don't flip into that. Oof, this guy just does not back away. Very classic twos player mentality. No need to rotate if you just chase the ball. Ooh, teammate, I was hoping you'd take a 50 there. All right, we're gonna not touch that one, and then we're just gonna send it, because they've been kind of aggressive, and I want them to be on their toes a little bit more. You're dead. And you're dead, Hunter. Hunt. Bar. Hunt, why are you jumping? You was the last offender! Bro sold. Crazy. Alright. Baked into the musty. That's fine, Hunt. You didn't fully bite in. It's fine. Just get one touch. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Slightly too far away from the wave dash. Get that boost, Hunt? Oof. Let me see your binds. Exclamation point binds in the chat. Nightbot will tell you what my binds are. Oh, that was the lightest touch, my bad. He went kind of too far on that one, which is why his second touch was really bad, but I thought he was trying to improv something else. But what? Go to the chat, type in an exclamation point, and then without a space, put BINDS. And then press enter. And then Nightbot in the YouTube chat will come in and tell you what my controls are. Oh, wow. Well, that's a Dominus 50. Nice save. Not gonna lie, I thought I had an extra half second on that one. Cool. I saw him go off the wall. I'm like, I'm just gonna push this as fast as possible and go from there. Shame. You know, he's left. Nah, he's right for adjustments. That's crazy that they saved that flip so much and still got that much power on that with no placement. It's crazy. Sorry, Hunt. Not even in a party. Sure. All right. Where's the rest of the binds? What do you mean, bro? That's all. That's the only thing that's different. Everything else is the same, and my camera froze. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it doesn't matter. My camera froze anyway. Anyway, I'm going to bed. There's no more threes games, and twos makes me want to commit suicide. So I'm going to peace out. Thanks for all the subs tonight, chat. Appreciate you guys. I think we got like 20 today, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, peace out, and catch you guys maybe tomorrow. But either way, I'm going to be casting tomorrow on the Rocket League channel, so check that out. Twitch.tv/Rocket League at 3 p.m. EST, and I'll catch you guys then. Oh, peace.